Is Prince Andrew permanently disgraced, or does the tarnish seem to be wearing off, at least in the eyes of his relatives? Some signs seem to point to the latter. The younger brother of King Charles III fell quickly and dramatically from grace in 2019 after he gave a disastrous interview to the BBC's Newsnight. He had agreed to get candid about his association with convicted sex offender and accused abuser Jeffrey Epstein, but his unwillingness to admit even an ounce of fault and his insistence on denying provable facts made the interview, as CNN put it at the time, a PR nightmare and a national joke.
Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes.
Shortly after the interview, Andrew was stripped of his military titles, his royal title of His Royal Highness, and all of his official sponsorships and associations. Then, in early 2022, he settled the civil case brought against him by Virginia Giuffre, who had accused him of sexually assaulting her when she was an underage girl in the grips of Epstein. While the amount of the settlement was undisclosed, it is thought to have been more than $10 million. The Duke of York's choice to settle rather than to continue asserting his innocence in a court of law further raised eyebrows. While royal watchers and experts feel strongly that it is unlikely Prince Andrew will ever be fully reinstated to his official royal and military offices, there have been signs as of late that he is, at least on a personal level, being welcomed back into the family. As the first anniversary of the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, approached, the family she left behind took a joint vacation together to her beloved Balmoral Castle in Scotland. While much of the focus was on the official welcome ceremony given in honour of the King, media cameras and onlookers caught another interesting scene. Prince Andrew riding in a car with the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine. Andrew wasn't only in the car with his nephew William. William was driving, and Andrew was sitting beside him in the front passenger seat as the family made their way to church services. When it comes to a public outing like this, there is no doubt the royal family knew this show of family unity would be spotted and registered by the public.
Is this the first in a small amount of steps of Andrew returning to public life?
There were also earlier signs that things might be getting patched up between Prince Andrew and his family. At the tail end of 2022, the Duke of York was present at the family's annual Christmas celebrations at Sandringham. On Christmas Day, Andrew was spotted walking directly behind the senior royals, headed up by King Charles and Queen Camilla as the family arrived at church. Onlookers and churchgoers lined the street as the family made their way inside for services. At the time, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams spoke to the Daily Mail about what appeared to be an olive branch being extended to Andrew. He said, "Andrew's appearance at the St Mary Magdalene Church at Sandringham today comes a day after it was reported that he is now not allowed to have an office in Buckingham Palace, retain a small staff, or use it as an address." He went on to say, however, that Andrew is still essentially flying solo, adding that the prince may recruit his own PR team to rehabilitate his image. Fitzwilliams also said, "He is still a member of the royal family, hence his appearance. However, he is not and will never be a senior working royal as he once was. King Charles has made this clear." An unnamed source close to Prince Andrew and the royal family explained to the Daily Beast in August 2023 that, even with Andrew's recent outings with the family, he's unlikely to get his titles back. These shows of inclusivity are intentional and are meant to demonstrate that King Charles has not fully ousted Andrew from the inner circle, but it doesn't mean Andrew will ever be reinstated to his former position. The source said, "Andrew won't ever have the same ceremonial role within the family. He is no longer and never will be a working royal. That is clear. But he is part of the family. He is the King's brother. He has not been found guilty of any crime, and I think it's fair to say that the King is making it clear that he won't turn his back on his brother."